Hey guys, I am back. Yes, I know you was just here, but no, I'm back again. And if you see from the title, it's the HCG diet. Now, I know people have done it, but I have not really seen people really document their journey through this drop. Okay. I've started the HCG. Let me sit back. Let me get comfortable. Let me get my legs up and get comfortable with you guys because we're going to be talking for a little bit. Okay, so the HCG diet, it's been out for years. Okay, I first heard about these drops last year around March area. So a lot of people that's on my Instagram now, they know me from documenting my weight loss and my appearance and all that from the drops. So that's where I got my Instagram from because that's where I first started showing my results. I've seen it on Instagram like I see everything else on Instagram. And, at that time, I did a DVD review and I was, complaining to you guys saying, I see inches like muscle and all that. They said, oh, don't worry, it's about muscles. You're gaining muscles. Like, no, I want to see weight loss because I'm used to seeing weight just drop off. After my son, the weight just dropped off. With my daughter, it took a lot longer, and it's still taking a lot longer for me to drop it. She just turned 3. Now, I'm not complaining completely about my weight because I am comfortable, but I want to get back down to size that I was when I had my son, or even before my son. Well, not before my son, because in high school, now the way everybody weight is different. Everybody wears their weight different. Now, when I was in junior high school, I was 150 and I looked chunky. Then I went down to like 139 for my prom. And through college, I was between 140 and 145. And I looked skinny. That was the skinniest I've ever been. Now, I don't want to be that skinny. Now, after I had my son, I went up to like it was like 165 or something. And then after my son, I started working out for my vacations, and I went down to 150. And 150 still looks smaller than I was when I was in high school and junior high school. So everybody wears their weight differently. So now, when I had my daughter, I was 215. I don't know if I explained that last year. Last year, like January, I was 215 when I gave birth to my daughter. I kept pretty much half of that weight. So when I would tell people I was like 196, 200, they would not believe me. They said, you don't look 200 pounds old. Because everybody wear their weight differently. But I felt it. I felt it in my back. I felt it in my knees. So I did the DVD. I started, seeing muscles and all that stuff, but I didn't see weight loss, like especially in my face kind of area. I didn't see the weight loss. So you get to that point where you want to give up, and you're like, oh gosh, I guess I have to work out. But I'm not a workout person. I don't like lifting. When I see, and that's the funny thing. Every community always has somebody that feel like they're better than everybody. With the natural community, people who are like extremely natural are like, you can't come in because you're only transitioning. You can't come. It's just an example. It's not true, but it's just an example. Every community has some group that feel like they're better. Like in working out, people who lift, they look down on people who do Zumba. Like if you see on Instagram, they says Zumba, I lift. All that like, and I think honestly to see certain things, and everybody want to lose weight differently. There's not just one way of losing weight. And I feel like these little groups are putting a lot of women down, and for them putting them down, they don't know where to go. And they feel bad for losing weight how they do. Like people who like Zumba probably looked at that and say, well, I don't lift. Like, why do I have to lift? Like, lose weight how you want to lose weight. As long as you're not, in an unhealthy way. Throwing up, making yourself throw up, eating cotton, eating cardboard, whatever. That right there, just no. When I looked at these drops, I seen the results, but a lot of times when you see things as pictures, it just doesn't register right. Like, this doesn't make any sense. 2 days of loading, you can eat whatever you want. Anytime you hear, oh, you can eat what you want, eat whatever you want, sounds like bullshit. Come on, everybody. Bull sugar honey iced tea. It sounds fraud. So, and they said after that you lose weight. I said, that doesn't make any sense. So, I did further research about it, and I said, okay, well, it's not a gimmick. So let me explain. I'm not going to explain the whole thing because you can go on Google search and figure out all the formula and all that other great stuff. So the first 2 days, these are the drops. Now, they come in very different many drops bottle. Okay, this one is the brown bottle. Now, the bottle that I started off last year, it was a blue bottle, and that had a different taste. It was like a tingling taste. But the thing that I didn't like about the blue bottle is that it didn't last for 30 days. This bottle is supposed to last for 30 days. And I didn't see it, it lasted for maybe 17 days. So I felt like I could have lost more weight, but I couldn't because there was no more drops. And then when I started the brown bottle, it was around, unfortunately, it was around Passover. If you guys don't know, I'm Hebrew Israelite, so I celebrate Passover, and we have to eat matzah each day. So I kind of fell off because this was around the April March time. I fell off a little bit, and I was trying to get back on, but it just felt like the brown bottle, just didn't catch up with the blue bottle. So, but I did lose a lot of weight. I lost about 17 pounds in a month. Well, less than a month, obviously, because it was only 17 days, 20 days. But I did lose about like 17 pounds, and I really saw it. I felt lighter, and I felt really good about myself. I was, and then after that, the first phase, there's 3 phases. First phase, you load for 2 days, eat whatever you want, and also take the drops. The second phase is the month phase that you eat a very low calorie, about 1,500 calories of 2 proteins, 2 vegetables, and 2 fruits, and a gallon of water. And also there's a Melba toast that you can throw in. The original HCG diet, it's very tongue-tied. First diet, it was very strict. It was very boring. It wasn't anything out there, and you couldn't really remix your meals. So a lot of people fell off. So when I started to, look through other companies, there was some companies saying this is the new and improved HCG diet. So now they have a lot of 0 calories, 0 fat, miracle noodles, if you guys don't know about that. Now, the third phase is that you start to eat a little bit more calories and a little bit more other fruits and other vegetables and other proteins into your meals. And you just work out. Now, the first month, which is the second phase, you don't have to work out. You can work, you can walk on a treadmill. You can do a little bit of, if you want to do your arms and whatnot, because you are losing fat. You're losing it all, okay? All that stubborn fat that you wanted to get rid of, it's being devoured. Like I told you, if you haven't seen my videos before, I am turning 30 this year. Yes, turning 30. And my daughter actually turned 3 yesterday, so that's why you see Minnie over here. So that would have been my loading day, but I'm going to actually start the drops probably this Saturday because it's 2 loading days, so you have to be very particular when you want to start this diet. You don't want to start this diet around birthdays because then you're like tempted to eat the food. And then there's a thing that's called stalling. So what happened is you're not completely gaining much back. You'll probably gain 2 pounds back, or it'll stay at one point. You lose about 1 to 3 pounds a day. I said a day. Now the brown bottle, like I wanted to explain to you, the brown bottle, it has a sweet taste, and I wanted to start this drops again because I'm turning 30 this year, and I want to be serious about getting smaller. Last year, it kind of took me by surprise that it did work. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's working. So I really didn't take it completely serious after the bottle was finished. So I pretty much ate my way through the summertime and just enjoyed being small. But like any diet, any yo-yo diet, or any workout, once you start working out and you're eating crazy, you gain the weight back anyway. So there is really no difference. You just have to maintain the drops. I was contacted by Diana, and she has Sensational Bodies on Instagram, and she says, I would love to help you, because she herself has tried this product, and this is why she's actually helping others with their weight loss journey. She was skinny all her life until, of course, we meet a man, and she was just describing to me the relationship. He would pretty much do nothing but eat. So there she is, eating right along with him, like, stand by my man. I'm eating me some chicken too. I'm eating me some, baby, pass me those fries too. So she gained a lot of weight. She gained 60 pounds, and she was 22, like probably like 21, and she gained 60 pounds. And that's what she felt. She said, here I am big and I don't have no kids. This makes no sense. So she tried all the dieting, she tried all the working out, and she saw that the HCG diet was the only thing that worked for her. And I'm going to show you her before and after pictures right here. I mean, it's when you see that, you want to know how she do it. And a lot of people look down on certain ways, like I said. So people will be all, why are you doing that? Why are you eating low calories? Why? And a lot of those whys turn into, when they see the results, how? Oh my gosh, how'd you do that? Oh my gosh, how? So why turns into how. So don't look down on how other people are going through their journey. As long as they're not eating cotton balls, they're not eating lampshades or fake flowers over here, okay? Because you are taking care of your body. You are pretty much training your body to eat only great proteins, vegetables. I mean, on this diet, you eat the most vegetables that you probably ate in your life. And I mean, in my life, I've never ate this much vegetables in my life. While Diana was on the diet, she lost 50 pounds. So she asked me, I want you to do a YouTube on it. You guys know my videos are always particular. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to show you the results. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a 2-week update. So my first video will be after the loading days, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I ate. Well, I'm going to show you what I ate, and then I'm going to come back in 2 weeks, show you my results, show you the food plan. I'm going to have a meal plan to show you guys. And also after that, and then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to show another result. She's very precise with her information. She lets you text her, she lets you email her, call her, and she's a coach. She gives you a welcoming package. She's saying congratulations on your weight loss journey, and she's happy to help with you guys. She actually gives you the information and the background of the HCG diet, as well as meal plans of the lunch, dinner, and breakfast. She tells you a list of the foods that you're going to need, so you don't have to be like, oh, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? She tells you the fruits, the vegetables, and the proteins you can eat. And also she helps you with the third phase, which is the maintenance phase for you guys. So when she was on the drop, she didn't have that guidance. So that's why she wanted to really help people, because she sees this is something. This is something in a bottle, and she needs to help other women. Like, she's Moses. She's Moses. She's leading the way for us foodies and fatties and all this great stuff. But no, she really wants to help you guys. So she's very open to communication, helping you if you need help, what you should eat, why you stalled, and things like that. A lot of times when you stall, it's a thing called apple day. You eat 6 apples. I'm going to tell you how to make different ways of eating the apple. You don't just have to eat 6 apples all through in the day and drink water. Also, you have to drink green tea. Green tea, beyond this diet, is for weight loss, but it actually really promotes more of a weight loss on the drops. Now, what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to actually be wearing a waist cincher vest, because there's some back flat back here that is just really annoying. I'm going to wear my vest, and also waist cincher is the best. If you're a waist trainer, this is absolutely the thing that you want to do to get that smaller waist, because you're burning extra fat, not just from the drops, but also from the waist cincher. You're losing extreme weight. I will be back to show you right after my loading day, and you guys, and I'll explain more. Okay, so this is just an introduction of Sensational Bodies and the HCG diet, and I will see you guys after my loading day. Peace.